Hi everyone, welcome to PowerShell for Penetration Testers at Pentester Academy. In this video, let's have a look at executing PowerShell scripts and modules using Metasploit session. So far, in the previous video, the focus was on generating PowerShell payloads using Metasploit and getting a Metasploit session. But in this video, we would try to utilize that session to execute PowerShell scripts and modules. So there are two ways of achieving this. The first one is to manually do the stuff, which I personally prefer. And the second one is to use the existing modules in Metasploit to do stuff. To manually do it, there are two ways. For the first one, there are three ways. The first one is to upload a script and then execute it from a native shell. The second one is to use the PowerShell one-liner download and execute, which we have been using quite frequently. And the third one is to use the encoded command parameter of PowerShell. So let's start with the first method. We have a Metasploit on the machine, on the target. From this PowerShell script, this is nothing but a PS payload 64. Now let's see where we are right now. Let me run this again. So we are currently sitting on this directory. Let's upload I have copied this get information.ps from Nishang onto the line expression. Let's copy it here. Now we must fall back to the native shell. From a native shell, that is a equivalent that looks like a command prompt, we can use the usual PowerShell.exe and other options to execute scripts. So we have uploaded this get information here. So yes, the file is there. Now let's use PowerShell .exe with execution policy bypass. Recall that this script needs to be run with dot sourcing. I repeat, scripts in in Nishang, Powersploit or Power Tools or PoshStack mod, all of them must be done with dot sourcing. So keep this in mind while you use the scripts. So we passed two commands to the PowerShell.exe. As you can see, we have some information which was given by the which was displayed by the getInformation script. So this is one way, that is to upload the script. Now let's use the second method, and let's use it to run a module. I'm using the complete path because sometimes the system path is not visible to the shell, and you may get an error that PowerShell is not a valid Windows application. So let's use the complete path. Okay. Let me just copy this. Now we pass a command to it, that is invoke expression new object net.web client and download string. Download string should be, let's use PowerPrinter because we want to try executing a module, and let's see if our target is a VM, or better, let's run something better. Let's run get wlan keys. So let's run this. As you can see, the script has been downloaded and executed. So that is the second way of doing it. And note that we used a a PowerShell module, but we executed from a new PowerShell process. It would not be in memory right now, and we need to download and execute it again. Now the third option is to use encoded scripts. So let's quickly use invoke encode from Nishan. And let's use the get wlan keys again so that we can see if there is any difference or not. And use the out command flag. Let's open it. With -e for encoded command and the encoded command. Okay, because it loads a function in memory, we must include the function call in the script itself. So let's very quickly make the function call in the script itself. And now we must copy it again. So the script now contains the function call itself. So there should be no problem in getting it executed. As you can see, the script was executed. So we saw 3 ways of doing it. Alternatively, we can use these 2 modules. One is a post module, which could be used to execute PowerShell scripts, and another one is a script. So this way we can execute PowerShell scripts manually. Let's not try doing it with the modules, because the modules are really easy and could be used by you can try those yourselves. So this way we were able to execute PowerShell scripts from a Metasploit session. Hope you enjoyed that. If you are enjoying your time at Pentester Academy, please recommend us to your friends and colleagues in the information security community.